From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
Dak going to put it up right away. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah.
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he'll work this down inside the 35 to Devian Clowney there in run support. Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down.
Here we go. What do you think?
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Velus Jones now on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready?
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. The veteran Eric Hendricks on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready?
Look at play action with Young. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Come on, set.
On 3rd down, here's Hubbard. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long. On 4th down, the longtime special teams ace, Johnny Hecker on to punt. Devontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. Now fair catch is called for and made right there at the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Yeah.
They'll run with Dowdle. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go.
Another run here with Hubbard. And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that 1st down.
Red, cycle.
They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
You can see the trust they have in this running back and the offensive line. You're facing a 3-and-out. You're trying to extend this drive, turn around, hand it to the guy behind you, and let him do the rest.
On 1st down, it's right back to Hubbard. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. The veteran Eric Hendricks on the stop.
Make way. Up the street. Set.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And he'll get forward for a couple. The veteran Eric Hendricks on the stop. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Set. Ready. Striker. 3-3.
Back to throw. Young. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. As this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on 4th down.
Here we go. Set.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Ready.
A run with Hubbard. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing is Young. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's a Carolina 1st down.
Let's go now.
On the ground, this is Hubbard. He'll get this right to the 20-yard line. The veteran Eric Hendricks on the stop. Second down and 8.
Ready, 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 ready.
On the toss, here's Hubbard. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it. They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. There's a handoff to Hubbard. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. Here's Eddie Pinheiro now, as the Panthers will try the field goal. This one from 39 yards out. And that one runs out of steam, off the crossbar. No good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
Not exactly sure what the issue was there, Mike. I mean, from this distance, you don't expect the ball to be short. I mean, at least get it there. But in this case, he hits the crossbar, and the ball bounces back. Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. And that'll keep the drive going. He's got the first down up past the 40-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go.
Pistol now for Prescott. Open man, that's the veteran Cooks. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Kill. 27. 26.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That is caught. Cooks gets the grab. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Cowboys. Play action now. Prescott. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. That one intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Woods. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Come on, set.
They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. They'll run it here with Hubbard. And he'll work this out to the 23. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go.
Now Hubbard. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Ready.
Here's Young. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
Down. Ready?
Here's Hubbard. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. On the give, it's Hubbard. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
We're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And he's going to have a Panthers first down by a couple of yards. We'll give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert.
Okay, right? Set cut. Set cut.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set. Set.
A give up the middle. It's Hubbard. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Now a 3rd and 2.
Ready.
Here's a handoff. Hubbard heading right. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll go. Young. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Yeah!
They'll run with Dowdle. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah!
Now Dowdle. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards. Play fake. Prescott. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Let's go now. Ready.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. The veteran Eric Hendricks on the stop.
Ready up.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Ready.
Another run here with Hubbard. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Yeah! Here we go! 26.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take. 26.
On second down, it's Dak. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Off the play fake. Here's Young. That's right side, taken in by Tremble. And he's into the end zone. Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Carolina. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Panthers move out to a 7-3 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Right, take. 26.
On the play fake, Dak. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. But this is taken in by a teammate. And this will not be a spike. He faked it. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's out of bounds with the first down. The fake spike worked. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle. 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Prescott. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Up the middle they go. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Dak to throw. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Panthers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
You know, Mike, I think at this point, anytime you find yourself in a situation like this, your passing game has to just be thrown out altogether. I think right now it turns into a, let's just execute our run. Let's just try to get out of this game healthy and move on. I mean, this is 4 consecutive drives that have ended with an interception. I mean, it's almost unheard of. It tells me it's more than just a lack of execution. This quarterback right now is having some confidence issues. He's not seeing the field great, and they need to have a complete reset.
On 1st down, it's right back to Hubbard. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine There's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category, but the biggest thing...
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
Yeah! Here we go!
Prescott now. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Josie Jewell. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 6.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back in the field. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. They never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Here we go, set. Red, yellow.
Here's Young to throw, going for it all. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Oh, yeah. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
47. Yeah! Here we go! 26.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. He'll get this to about midfield. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go! 26. 26.
Now a give up the middle. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
Here we go. 26.
Now Prescott. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Now Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Yeah, here we go. 26. 26.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Xavier Woods there on the stop. They need to get it to the 27. This is third down.
26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb.
When you call these double moves, you're going for broke. And you're looking to throw this ball over the head of the defense. So give a lot of credit to the defensive backs. Yes, it led to a completion, but this was not the big play the offense intended when the coordinator called that play.
That one hauled in. It's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumped.
That one, take it in. C.E. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Maris Leofow there on the stop.
Here we go. Ready.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And this will be a Panthers first down as he's able to get it to the 37-yard line.
Let's go now. Cut.
They're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. On second down, Young. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Yeah! Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by
the pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Certain guys just have a knack for making splash plays, and I don't even think you can really coach it. I mean, this guy, first he has a pick, now a sack. He comes up with a fumble recovery, Mike. He's getting the football equivalent of a hat trick, and there's no mistake about it. This guy is balling.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. Back to throw is Prescott. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Throwing is Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. A gain there of 15. First down, Cowboys. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Second and a yard. They'll run with Dowdle. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down. To throw is Dak. This pass right side taken in by Cooks.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Yeah! Here we go! Let's take!
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Dak Prescott. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Set.
They'll motion over Thielen. And he can't hang hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Come on, set.
They motion a receiver right. A give up the middle. It's Hubbard. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Third down and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Here's a handoff to Hubbard. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Punting time for the Panthers. Set to kick this one away. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 26.
Now Dowdle. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
To throw is Prescott. And more of the same. Another interception. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Ready?
On the give, it's Hubbard. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. The veteran Eric Hendricks on the stop. 2nd and 7.
Down. Cut.
Another run here with Hubbard. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good game.
And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line.
Ready, set.
Now it is 1st and goal.
Set. Cut. Cut.
They'll run with Hubbard. He slams it in there, and he is in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Here we go. 26.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. Up the sideline to the 40. And out of bounds it goes, just shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. Down the sideline to the 20. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Now a second down throw for Prescott. And he'll take it on in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Ready.
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's third down.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Let's go now.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. And that is incomplete. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. As he's on for the fifth time this afternoon. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. First and 10 now from the 36.
Yeah, here we go.
His drive will start on the ground. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Kill. 47.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. Third and a yard.
Yeah, here we go. I take 26.
Here's Prescott. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Great job here by the quarterback on third and short, knowing that if nothing's there downfield, he can pick this up with his legs. And not only is he able to pick up the first down, he gets a whole lot more than that.
A first down throw for Prescott. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Dak going to throw it here on first down. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And he will get into the end zone. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Aubrey for the extra point. And do you believe this? Yeah, there's cause for concern over there. That is a 4th missed extra point in this game. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Ready.
They'll motion the tight end, Thomas.
Ready.
On first down, it is Hubbard. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. Now Young. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Third and 6.
Come on, set. Cut.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And he'll get this forward to about the 33. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll go for it with Hubbard. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Set to go now on first and 10. Dak to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Yeah! Here we go!
Second down, Prescott. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line. Here's Dak to throw. That is caught to the goal line and in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Here we go.
There's a give left side for Hubbard, and he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Micah Parsons on the tackle.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll go again with Hubbard. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
On third down, here's Hubbard. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Panther first down. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Set, ready. Ready.
Young hands it to Hubbard. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Ready. Set, cut.
They'll run it here with Hubbard. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing 4th down.
Ready. Cut.
They'll go. Young. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. On 2nd down, it's Dak. It is brought in the end zone. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Dallas. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Young. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Ready, ready.
Here's Young to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire...
And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs. On the ground, it's Dowdle. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 11-yard line.
They'll run with Dowdle. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here we go. 26.
Now Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Raheem Blackshear on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Okay, right.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Come on, set. Set.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here we go.
They'll try the right side this time. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Hey, kill.
Now Dowdle. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Young. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Donovan Wilson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
Not much. 2nd and long coming up. Play fake. Prescott. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now give on the ground. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go play action. It's Prescott. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Yeah,
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
A 4-yard loss. It's 4th down.
On for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. This a 57-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
10 cycles. Ready?
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. That's to the right, caught by Sanders. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the...
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick 6.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick 6 here in the 4th quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Ready.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Set, hut.
Another run here with Hubbard. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Set. Cut.
They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. And this will be a Panthers 1st down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
He is brought down at the 45-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. And the Panther 1st down.
Ready. Ready.
Here's Hubbard. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
A run with Hubbard. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Third and 9.
Let's go now. Set.
On the ground, this is Hubbard. They tried the same thing and a similar result. Back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. Here comes 4th down.
Well, maybe he's counting a little bit, Mike, on this defense being in pass mode, and maybe you can catch him off guard with the run call. In this case, the defense was ready for all of it. They hold them to no gain. They're going to have to bring out the punt team.
Ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Eric Hendricks.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
And the Cowboys 1st down.
1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 26.
Up the middle they go. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line.
26.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
26.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Yeah, really
Lost
go.
one on the
Right
last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
there. 26.
They'll stick with him again. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Blackshear. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
On the set. Set. Ready.
Young to throw on first down. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get 2 pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Another extra point opportunity here. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Blackshear. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Ready up.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
To throw is Young. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
On the ready.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here we go. One final play. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And they made it look easy. Their offense playing at about as high a level as they can play. Defense wasn't too shabby either. And they're able to get the victory here by a rout in grand style. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico.